Hello, beautiful people. I have been MIA on my YouTube channel for a while now, and it's the new year, and I'm so excited to dive back in and start making videos again. It's been a much needed break, and I don't know, maybe I'll make an update video. Maybe I will. I don't know yet. If you want an update video, let me know in the comments, and I'll share with you what's been happening in my life and where I've been and what I've been up to. But today I want to share with you just a new way that I am approaching this year. And it's not necessarily new, but I haven't made a video about it. And I've talked to all my friends about it, and I've talked to clients about it, and I've done my planning, let's just put planning in air quotes in this way, for 2021. And I wanted to just share this with anybody else who could benefit from it. So here I am making a video about it. I do have a class on this that I taught last year. It's called 2020 Vision, Intentional Goal Setting and Vision Mapping. I think that's what the name is. It walks you through how to intentionally set goals and map your vision for your life. And I share the creative process and a creative blueprint with you on how to actually go about doing that. And that's a more in-depth class on goal setting and creating a vision for your life. So the link to that class will be in the description box. If that resonates, you have that option available for you. But in this video, I really wanted to talk about intentions and goals, and this is kind of the conversation you hear people having, and you might even hear yourself having, about New Year resolutions and what I want to do this year and what I want to accomplish and what goals I want to create for myself, and just all that buzz just that comes with a new year. But I want to share something with you. If you're not in that space, you're not even thinking about it, that's a-okay. Do what is true for you. Do what is alive for you. Just meet yourself where you are right now. And I want to share with you that prior to January 1st being the new year, Julius Caesar, I believe in 45 BC, actually moved the new year from March 25th to January 1st. And this is what the calendar system runs on since then. But if you think about seasons, right now we are in the heart of winter in the Northern Hemisphere, which is a real time of reflection, cocooning, being inwards, really being in, I have an image of a bear sleeping in a cave. What is the word for that? Habitat? Hibernation. This is really a time of being in a cocoon and being in hibernation. So it's not a time to plan and figure out what you're going to do with your life and what your year is going to be about and all of that. It's really not a time to do that. This is really a time of darkness and embracing the darkness and just nurturing and being there for yourself and, being cozy and warm. It's not about future planning right now. It's not. And if you're not in that mindset, or even not even thinking about it, it's okay. I'm not also there yet, but I'm just, in a reflective mode, because this is what the winter months are about: reflection and a death, and to eventually be rebirth in the spring. So the new year being in March 25th actually makes a lot of sense, because spring is a time of renewal and rebirth. We're coming out of the darkness. The sun is sitting up higher in the horizon. There's more light coming on the planet. So it makes a lot of sense why a new year would be in March. And so I noticed for myself is the springtime is really when I want to come out, and I really want to just turn on and start to get into doing mode and really start focusing on things, versus right now it's not that time for me. And you need to honor where you're at according to the seasons. We are very much a part of nature, and I think we need to start living in union and in connection and in harmony with the seasons as well. But this video is something you could bookmark, come back to later, and if you're in this space right now and want to plant some seeds, this might be useful for you. This year, I want to offer this reframe and perspective to you. Goals are guides, not destinations. When you make a goal, oftentimes you attach yourself to that goal. Let's say your goal is to make a certain amount of money in your business. Your goal is to get married this year. Your goal is to buy a house. Your goal is to save $20,000. Your goal is to lose 50 pounds, whatever have you. Most of the times goals are these external things that we are headed towards. They're an external result. They're a destination we want to arrive at, and we attach ourselves to them, right? And so we won't be happy until we have this. We won't be successful until we have this. We won't be secure until we have this. We won't be XYZ thing until we have this. So your sense of well-being, your sense of joy, your sense of happiness, success, proud, whatever is attached to this goal. And what happens when that goal doesn't come through, or doesn't happen, or the outcome is not happens in a way that you want it to happen, or you don't achieve that goal, you feel like a failure. And then you make that about yourself. This affects your self-esteem, your mental health, your mood, your behaviors, your actions, how you show up. It has a toll on you. And when you start to see goals as guides, and that makes goals malleable, you can shift them according to, what you're learning, how you're growing, how life is unfolding for you. They become these guideposts rather than these things that you try to achieve and get to. And so with that being said, I want to offer this whole idea of intention setting instead. Making intentions is really about asking yourself, who do I want to be? How do I want to live? And how do I want to feel? When you set intentions, or you make goals, air quotes goals, from that place of these three questions: how do I want to live, who do I want to be, and how do I want to feel, what you're doing is you're meeting yourself in your life in this moment now. Who do I want to be? You make a list of that. I want to be someone who's compassionate, someone who's, secure in who they are, someone who feels confident, someone who is, whatever, an eloquent speaker or a great writer or whatever. And when you're focused on who you want to be, you can bring that into what you do. Who you be becomes what you do and how you live. And that, I think, is such a powerful way to go about this, because it's not about these results or these outcomes, but it forces you or asks you to meet yourself in this moment and cultivate and develop in yourself and expand in who you are and how you want to be yourself, how you want to live, and how you want to feel. And using those three basic questions as foundations to then build your life up on really grounds you into who you are, your values, what's important to you, and most of all, how you want to live your life. I think the one thing that I've realized in 2020 is you can plan, and get really logical and linear and get your mind involved in all this, but life is not in our control. Like, nobody could have predicted the 2020 that we had. And that has really taught me, instead of focusing on a future, why don't I just focus on today? Who do I want to be today? How do I want to feel today? How do I want to live today? And that makes it so much more simpler, and you can actually meet yourself here and now. So I offer you that seed to plant into your mind when you're ready to open this up and reflect and engage with the new year that we've entered in. Tell me anything that came up, anything you'd add, anything you want to share, and just where you are on your journey. I always love hearing from you. And just a little fun video that I made. If you want to see how I set up my bullet journal for 2021, then click the video somewhere up here or up here and go watch that. That's just a fun little, mundane video that I made about what makes me human and all the human things that I do. This year, I really want to incorporate a little bit more lifestyle, mundane living videos. I'm a very earthly based being. I have a lot of earth energy in my natal chart, and I want to just embrace the human experience even more. The past few years, I've noticed I've tended to live up here I wanted to like escape instead of ground into this earthly plane. So I'm going to be making a lot more fun, casual, earthly, human stuff videos. So if you want to see more videos like that from me, give this video a thumbs up. And yeah. And oh my god, I gotta tell you one more thing. My podcast, Unlearn Yourself, season 2 is coming back on January 20th. So look out for that on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, wherever you listen to your podcast, or you can click the link in the description box below to go ahead and listen to season 1. All right. I hope you are going to be gentle with yourself, meet yourself where you are right now, and I will see you in my next video. Stay open.